Hey everybody, I'm Al. Let's talk. Let's get the music going, the sounds. There we go. It's good to be back. It's dark. I got a new office. Let me know how I sound too. I think I sound kind of like echoey, tinny, maybe. New setup. It's not done. I did the majority of the move after Thanksgiving in the US Thanksgiving, so back on Sunday, but I still have some more things to do. But I got all the streaming stuff set up. Hey! Gosh, I'm so dark. Like, dark in the sense of, like, the light isn't coming in. One sec. I'll still be here. I'm still here. I got a ring light. Let's turn that on. See if that does anything. Hey! Yeah, it do be dark. Let's see. So I'm back. Let's see how it looks. I got an offset. Oh. Might just leave it connected. Let's see. Some light. It's a little bit better. Let's try blue. I like the reddish white. It's blue. So we'll keep this. Let's see. Get down. So it's about all the ways up that I can get it. A bit later. Let's see. Can't really say I'm too big on the way it makes me look. Well, it's better. It's a lot better. I might move my camera too. Let's see. Is that better? No, that's not better. I kind of like that. Let's do some OBS magic. Ta-da! I do like that a bit better. More light. I think I need like a 3-point light system. I need something behind me too. I don't know. Maybe I want to start streaming during the day. Like I have a choice. We're back into Earthbound. It's been a little more than a week. And the time before that, it was like a couple months. I've got Paula with us. We're gonna advance the plot. Play Earthbound for the plot. So let's go. Is it loud enough? I'm gonna turn up on my ends. Let me check my status. So Polly's level 13. I'm 21. I think maybe I could stand to... I don't want to level. At least right here. Let's, Oh, do I have any money? That's another question. $40. We're good to go. Oops. Alright, I want to ride the bus. Ride the magic bus. So how's everyone doing tonight? How are you, Fishingworth? I haven't seen you in quite a bit. But I'm glad you're stopped by tonight. I've been pretty busy, both with my job and the holiday. I went out for ramen today. It was my friend's birthday. She makes games. On the internet, if you've ever heard of Pink, Oggo Bees. She made that game. She's working on another one. It was her birthday today. She turned 30 years old. And she's the youngest of my friends and us, so we're all starting to get up there. Starting to almost get into our... Some of us are starting to get into our 40s. Ooh. It was a good time. And other than that, I've just been at my new job with patient registration at the old emergency department. That's why I got weird hours. Like, man, maybe sometime around like Christmas or the New Year, the holidays, all that, I'll be able to do something maybe more consistent. I think I might only stream like one day a week, which I know isn't great for like Twitch or streaming or if anything, but like it's never been about the money or the fame. It's just about sharing. And right now I just want to share Earthbound with people. And that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like whenever I stream more than once a week, especially when I was doing like 3 nights a week, I was like, got no time for anything else. And all my other projects suffered. I finally feel like I'm at a place creatively where I can make content. And balancing that with my job and, you know, time with my spouse, my friends, especially now that like COVID's restrictions are coming down, we all have our shots, and I'm getting my booster finally. Seeing people doing things, starting up D&D, it's like... I can't do it. I'd rather just stream for fun every once in a while, or maybe once a week. Then you know, I feel like I couldn't make it with what I was doing before. Like it's good to know where you want to put your like priorities and time. And I definitely enjoy streaming, but I have to step back and think about it some more. Fishing with you. Started a new job. My first couple of days went well, but today was garbo. Oh, I'm sorry. You feel like dog do? Yeah. Man. Your job is like, or is this the job you were telling me about before? Is seasonal? Or is that what this is getting back into? I'm done with like temping, and it's been such a weight off me. I feel so much better now that I can just kind of like work consistently with benefits, so it feels weirdly liberating, making less money, but I'm lucky. I'm privileged in the sense that like my spouse and I can make it work, and that the amount of money I'm still making is still not too bad, but a lot less. And bottom line kind of gets cut into two with, I'm grateful for benefits, but like paying for benefits, putting more into the 401k. But I've been talking a lot about my future and stuff. I do plan, my house is going to be paid off in like no time, like a year and a half. And then looking for a new place. And then considering adoption. I talked about adoption with my spouse today, and that's something we're getting more serious about. Maybe in like 2015. Go back in time. 2025. But yeah, that sucks. Sorry to hear that Chan funeral. I hope you're in a position where at least things can pick up with work, or at least, I'm glad you're here taking your time off to just chill with me, and I really appreciate that. Jump back into the game though. Get back into Earthbound. Yep, this is the busted 3, but I'm not sure we can get there or not. The fare is $4. Do you want to go? Yes. Okay, let's give it a shot. I feel this could get ugly though. Alright, well, let's try it. It might be like last time, or maybe not. Or maybe I was supposed to do something with Paula first. Oops. Well, we'll see. Yeah, it's all the ghost users still here. Yep. For some reason, the bus returned to Tucson. Yep, just like I thought. Okay, starting to get the creeps. We're going back to the station. Do you want to get off here? Sure. Alright, well, what I'm guessing is I should go see that daycare where Apollo was working. So it's north. Ooh. Some combat. Let's just bash this guy again. Bash this guy's hitting me. Nice. Ah, we got to sneak up on them. Didn't even have to fight. Just auto win. What's this? Skip sandwich. Oh, these battles are easy. Nothing taxing. I don't know if you're here for episode 2 back in like September. But I was getting my butt kicked. Plucky, hey! I'm so glad to see you. Hello. How are you doing? Gosh, it's been a while. Like, I was selling fishing with the new job. My hours are so weird, and they're gonna be weird until like around Christmas time. But so good to see you. I'm so glad you came. I'm honored that you'd take some time to come by. And I'm playing Earthbound. It's my first time through Earthbound. I just got Paula, and I haven't really streamed much. This is like the second time I've streamed in like a couple months. Weird in weird in the sense that like it's training. Oh, that's not too bad. I'm in patient registration at a emergency department, and so in the morning I have like classes, and they're all like computer learning, tutorial, participation type of things, and then after that it's going on the floor when there's like trainers available, and then that's like not every day. Like it's like spread out weird, and then there are days where I go in earlier, and some days that like I'll get out and then I'll have to stay till like 5. So the next couple weeks I have training. I guess it's more consistent because it's all in the morning, but then I have another lab, like computer training, still to do. And then once that's all done, I'll actually work the hours that I was assigned to work, and that's going to be all mornings, but that doesn't start till like the 20th, so the week of like Christmas. You're good? You're just tired? I feel that. It's been a pretty rainy day. Well, I guess the rain kind of picked up after, but I got ramen today. This is the first time in like forever. And my friend's birthday. She turned 30. I feel so old. But I'm not as old as most of my other friends that are getting up there in their 40s, but you know how it is. Ooh, negative 30 degrees Celsius here right now. Oh, so I'm not sure about Celsius and Fahrenheit, but I think when it's negative 30 degrees Celsius, it's negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit too. Or is it negative 40 degrees? Either way, that's pretty cold. No, I am 34. I turned 34 this year. And my brother's gonna be 37 in a couple weeks. Negative 40? Yeah. Exactly. I'm a young lad. Oh, I know. I've talked to some people that would say the same. No, there's all types. I've met all types of age people in retro. I think what's, well, I shouldn't say strange. It's not strange to be any age and to be wanted to retro, but like when I come across people who would be like, I'm 17. I'm like, oh, okay. 45, 46 in April. Folks are surprised by that. I don't know where I would have placed you. And then I thought of that when I said that I was 34. My friends are all getting older. Yeah. No, a friend of mine who is I guess she's gonna be 45, but she turned 44 this year. Lad? Yeah, no, I appreciate you, your comment. It's, I don't know, I don't take colloquialisms to heart, but, yeah, I do appreciate that, you know, whatever. As long as I say to people, like, if you make a mistake and you just correct it, that's fine. It's still cool, but I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. I've talked to a few people about, like, so me personally, I feel like I am in like a sliding scale, and I'm never really towards masculine. I am some days I identify as that, but like it slides between like feminine and in between, so, and like I can't always place where I am, but right now it's like I'm coming off of my last like hard masculine, so I'm still kind of towards that end now, but I feel like it would be easier if it wasn't online and everything wasn't so documented, because I've told people, like, I know people that say like every day, my pronouns are maybe he, him, or she, her, or they, them, or whatever. That's why I use neo pronouns like z, them. Because if I say, oh, I'm he, him today, or if I say, oh, I'm she, her today, then it's so hard to know, and like with people in bad faith of just calling me he or she or whatever. So with people I know, yeah, IRL, I'll say, or like if you want to ask me, that's cool too. But like because I'm more like somewhere, and usually not hard lines. That's why I like just use them, because it's a lot easier. You know, does that make sense? And like I feel I've been less hard on myself, and like I feel like it's such a like thing to say, like, oh, well, some people use any, and like neo pronouns are new, but it's like I just feel like this is the most consistent and to be true to myself, you know? Yeah, it's not how many. sayings or gender terms. Like, I myself would use dude a lot. And I've gotten to the point where it's a lot better, where I haven't been calling everyone just dude. I've had a few conversations with people, but that's another one that like I have to like catch myself from slipping into, because I don't feel like it's a gender term, but I can see how some people would take it that way. Yeah, exactly. So like, if I know someone and they say like lad, I don't take it as like an insult. I just think of I think I'm more as like colloquialism, but like, you know, I don't want to just pass off every colloquialism, but also like, you know, give people a break. If I meet someone, they say he, him to me, you know, it's like I think there's a lot of good faith too. I try to give people a lot of good faith. So this is really just roundabout, like, you're good. So what I've been looking for is, who am I talking to? Looking for, there was like a place where Paula was from, like is it this place here? It was like a daycare or something. And I'm thinking maybe I have to go back there. Let's see. Oh yeah, no problem. I also am someone who had to get used to it too, because my spouse is non-binary, so it was hard to, well, it wasn't hard, but just like all those slip-ups and like retraining your brain to think a certain way, to not use gender terms, and also just conversations with people of like, there are some gender terms that they're okay with. So it's like you just can't know, and you can't know by like looking at someone. So just it's 2021, and it's like gotta get used to new stuff, you know? But we'll get there. I try to be patient with people too, because everyone's doing their best, in good faith. that is. Okay, so this place is Polestar. I think this is where I was supposed to go. Let's see. Yahoo! I knew it. You said Paula. I don't understand it. I don't really understand it, but I know that Paula's miraculous power and your great courage will allow you to stand up to any challenge. Paula, if you must take a trip, please be sure to take this along. It's my very own handmade Band-Aid. Oh, that rhymes. I know, I'll call it Hand-Aid. Oh, jeez. Ness got the Hand-Aid. Did you meet Dad? He is sorry that he suspected Mr. Everdred of Berkland Park. Day by day, yeah, exactly. And, it can be tough too, like, when you know someone prior, because it's like, oh, I've known you for, like, X amount of years, and, like, got a retrain of how I think and say, and yeah. Let me see what this Hand-Aid is. A handmade Band-Aid. It heals your wounded body. Gone after one use. Oh. Give that to Paula. I've got a ton of stuff. I have 2 skip sandwiches. So I need 2 of those. Because Pluggy Corbin, because I moved somewhere new, I'm dealing with when, how, if to come out to folks. Especially because it's a smaller town, I just feel safer still. Yeah, exactly. Because I've been a contractor for so long until now. Like with this new job, I'm finally grounded, which I really like. But I wouldn't always say that to people, and definitely not my last job. Working in accounting, just. I think the conversation. I think it's called like the term is like working dead. Use the working dead name and pronouns. Funny, after 30 years still dealing with it all. Yeah, I know. Took me 30 years just to have that conversation with myself. So these people are just probably gonna say thank you. Oh, when I grow up, she wants to be just like Paula. Yep. Let's go see Dad. What's Dad have to say? Oh, Paula. Ness, thank you so much. You must be the boy who will save the world, like in Paula's dream. Paula, I'm sure you're a big help to Ness. It's not every day a father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. Dad, don't worry about me. Ness and I will be able to take care of ourselves. In Tree, the next town, we'll meet another friend. 3 of us can combine our powers, no one can beat us. Now wipe your eyes, blow your nose, and smile before we take off. Goodbye, Paula. Don't worry, I won't cry anymore. That's so sweet. I want to see if there's anything in our room. Yeah, it's it's hard when you know things are like different, but you don't know why. You know? So I definitely had conversations with people and thinking myself, and I think it's harder too because like I don't really know anyone else who's in this predicament. Like my spouse came out and like it was different for them, but kind of the same. So we're able to like bond over some aspects of it, and then also just a couple of years prior to coming out as pansexual and feeling very weird about that, and weird in the sense that like even though I'm lucky in the sense of like most of my friends and family are very accepting of it, and especially my support base now, but like you know the people that still don't get it, and it's like you don't really know. At least I feel this way, is like you don't really I had so much that like I don't know if it was like me not knowing, me not being honest with myself in the sense of like I didn't want it to be real because I didn't know how other people would react to it. And in the sense of like even people that are supportive, it's like Uh, my brother and I are kind of in a weird place too because he still like supports me, but like he won't take like non-toxic stances on a lot of things. You know, it's like I'm okay because I'm his brother, but like, you know, the other things that he thinks are still kind of, you know, rough. And I basically told him, you know, you're an adult, we're both adults, so you got to decide if you want a relationship with me or oops, my phone's still on, or to keep kind of doing the things you're doing. And you know, he says both, but the actions can't really speak for both, you know. Yeah, so it is what it is. You know, I can't have the same easy relationship with those people in my family, which is sad, but it's also like comes with the territory with unfortunately. And I knew it was gonna be rough, and it is rough, so you know, it's kind of a bummer, but it's also like I'm okay with it as much as I can be. Why is this so upsetting? You shouldn't feel bad. I'm making people feel bad coming to my stream. It's not what I want to do. Like I'm gonna be honest. So like I'm not like great. I don't feel great about all that, but like I've come to terms with it. Like it's not like there's an active strife or anger. There's no like bad feelings. It's just like that's what it is. You know, it sucks, but you move on. Exactly. Being on thick is easy. Oh, okay. No, sure. No, you're fine. You did nothing. You did nothing wrong. Like I don't mind having these conversations, especially with people that you know, I trust, and you know, I consider you, even though we haven't met in real life, online friends, good friends. So I don't mind sharing. I just thought I was being too much of a bummer, maybe. But yeah, that's good. To be fair, you open the conversation, talk about this stuff. Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Alright. Thank you. Alright. I skipped over something, but I think this guy's saying, hello, Ness. Everdrug is looking for you? He's got something for you? Oh, okay. So I go back to that last town. So it's weird to say. I feel like I could say yes and no. So yes is the first Earthbound, but Earthbound was renamed Earthbound here because it was Mother. So there's Mother, which is considered Earthbound 0 because we just got it in the United States. Well, I shouldn't say we because you're in Canada. North America just got it. So this is Earthbound 1, and then there's a sequel to it, Mother 3, which is like Earthbound 2. And then Mother, which is the first of the three, is Earthbound 0. Oh! No, I mean part 4 in the sense of like, this is the 4th time I've streamed it. No, it didn't mean to be confusing. No, it's the 4th stream I've done of the second game in the series, which is Earthbound 1 in North America. Yes. Still not as confusing as Wonder Boy. Where you have Wonder Boy, Monster Boy, Monster World. You've never played any of these? This is my first time playing this one. I haven't played any of the others as well. Who is it? Hungry Goria is playing Mother 3, which is the sequel to this right now. I hope to play that someday. Warrior Woods and the S? Oh man, that's so much fun. That's is it like Yoshi and Cookie where you turn? I remember it in the vaguest sense because I think it was the last NES game, but it's another one of those like matching falling block games, like not Tetris, but very Tetris-like. And yeah, it was the last NES game, I think, that came out. So I did Friendsgiving. Because Thanksgiving sucks. Colonialism sucks. And like, especially since one of my friends is Cherokee. Or part Cherokee, I should say. So we do Friendsgiving now. And on Friendsgiving, when I had people over, we played Baku Baku Animal for the Sega Saturn. And that's the game that's also like that, Tetris-like. But instead of the pieces falling, you get animals and the food they eat. So what you do is you match the animal to the food and they eat it. That kind of thing. Yeah, nice. Ooh, 22. Oh, Cyrock and Beta. Nice. Let's look at the map again. So I gotta go down and to the left. Looks like. Or the west. Then I can go north. Perfect. These things are so funky. If I hit you, you then get a mushroom and your controls are wrong. You're gonna have some ice cream, watch some Netflix? I almost did that today. That sounds like a really good time. It was like, it's 9 p.m. where I am now in the States. And it was almost 8 and I hadn't had dinner yet. And my spouse just went to work and I was like, do I want to stream? I can always stream tomorrow morning. But then I was like, no. I should really just clean the house and chill tomorrow. Because I go back to work on Monday. So it's like, yeah, I'll stream tonight. But I came really close to just literally getting ice cream. Like I was going to go to Cold Stone. But that sounds like an awesome plan, and thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, it was great hanging out for a bit. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully, by the new year, hopefully, things will start to get more regular. Yeah. All right. So have a good time, and for suggestions, I'd say I always tell people to get butter pecan ice cream. It's my favorite. Ben & Jerry's. Nice. Did you get like fish food? There's so many of them. Fish food, Cherry Garcia, Tonito, pistachio. Oh, you got half baked. Nice. I like the half baked with peanut butter. The half baked is good too. Alright. Enjoy. Sounds like a good night. Yeah, that's the one. So that's the exit mouse's house with peanut butter. Very good. Bye bye. I gotta find. Oh, there he is. And there's the guy that always talks to you when you come in. I wonder if there's a way to avoid this guy. No! Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see. You look much stronger. Would you like to rest? Yes. No, so you're not stronger than adventurous beginning. I thought he wanted to talk to us about something. No. Oh, what was it then? Hold on, is my nightbot working? It says nobody. Well, I mean, maybe it says nobody's talking. Let's see. Alright, I'm still on. I'm still on. Yeah, I'm still going. I don't know. Weird. Alright, let's just push forward then. Yeah. Bots. Bots, especially when you're streaming twice. So you're a real rainbow type guy. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just go to the hints, because I don't know what's going on. Alright, so let's find the old hints. Nice car. Nice car, dude. What a place for a stop sign. At the not just even at the end of the road, but like literally there's no more road. Or is it stop for the pedestrians? I don't know. That's so weird. Oh, so I'm right by the place. Perfect. Wait a minute, young sir. I could give you a great hint for just $50. Guess I'm hitting up the ATM. Hey, Zombie Paper. Good to see ya. How are you doing today? I am doing alright. I've had quite the day. I've been pretty busy. And I got ramen today. This is my friend's 30th birthday. Remember I told you my friend Hannah made video games? It was her birthday. She turned 30. So we went out and got ramen. Yeah, so how are you doing? And I know today's your day to chill with like Eddie. Yeah, exactly. And she's working on the sequel right now. So I know today's kind of your day to chill with Eddie. And 2 weeks ago on Saturday, I didn't stream for that reason. But then I didn't see Eddie's stream. So I thought this is kind of the only day I have to stream this week until next week. So I want to play some more of Earthbound, but whenever, however you can stop by, much appreciated. And maybe you can work something out, because I know you talked about having a call for when I stream this in the future, so maybe sometime in... It's gonna be around Christmas that my schedule gets regular. And maybe I can start playing streams. So maybe sometime in the new year. I imagine I'll still be playing this into the new year. But right now, I just need a hint. Jump on call now if you wanted. Let's see. All right, so I have Discord up. Alright, so if we were to do that, would I just add you? Would we just talk on Discord and then I'll add you as a audio device to OBS? Right? Is that how you do it? Because I was gonna ask you about how you do it with Eddie, but I think you just jump on Discord and have an audio device synced to OBS, like just have a channel. Is that how it works? Kinda? Oh, Eddie had to bail today? Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's cool with me. I'm just gonna give you a second to kind of respond, because I'm sure you probably have to type out stuff. Dedicated sound source for OBS and everything else. Okay. You can call me if you want to get this started. Yeah, so why don't you do that, and then I'll see how it all sounds with my rig currently. Hey, can you hear me? Yes. Alright, now...
Yeah, I could hear you over there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me on the stream?
I could.
You can.
Oh, yeah, I could hear myself as well. So I'll silence the game and the stream, um, and I'll just be talking with you then.
Perfect.
Well, very cool. So thank you for well, thank you for enjoying Earthbound, and thank you for letting me join in.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see. Let's see if I can add a. It would. I think it would be a display capture, and then I want.
Are you looking for like the overlay stuff that I do?
Oh no! What did I just do? I think I added. Yeah, I added a wrong. I added a wrong. What I'm thinking of doing is adding a source to get your Discord.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully I'm still there. Hopefully everything was still working out.
Okay, let's see.
I'm watching on the YouTube side because the the Twitch side is stuck at 1080p, and that's too much for my poor little computer. But I can see Discord open right now, so.
I don't think that's what I want because it just has our whole chats.
Yep.
Is this just good the way it is now?
If you can hear me and other people can hear me, then it's fine.
All right, I'll work on that for the next time.
Yeah. So let's see. I think I know where you are, but how do you kind of want me to do that? Just kind of hang out, kind of like with Eddie, just kind of advise based on questions you might have?
Yeah, sure. That works good.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so I had this strongman or mafia guy, or I don't remember, come to me and said someone wanted to see me, but I wasn't paying attention. So I'm checking the hints now, and I have to go to Everdread, the boss of Berglund Park. Okay.
Yeah, you remember that that guy that you fought in Berglund Park?
Yeah, it was right before I bought the sign and everything.
Yeah.
All right, so he twisted his ankle or something.
I mean, Everdread did jump off the roof.
I assume he's in the house somewhere.
Yeah, he's kind of in the back a ways.
There we go. I was gonna ask you to be my partner, but I know you'll refuse. It's written all over your face. What? I didn't even get a chance to. If you accepted, I was gonna give you some money. Actually, I can't keep the money now anyway. Let me give this to you. It's $10,000. Use some money any way you like. You cannot refuse my generosity. Just accept it. Now I plan on looking for the evil Manny statue. That Lear exaggerate, unearthed and won it. I'll see you sometime in other space.
Yeah, do you remember all of that with Lear showing you the? Did you go underneath Lear's house and go see the Mani statue there?
Yeah. This is weird, Minotaur looking thing.
Yeah, and you got that crazy, or not? I shouldn't say crazy. The possessed person following after you, and you were able to run away from that.
Yeah. I was surprised too because I was like, oh, I should probably turn around and fight them because every time I try to run away, I get the sneak attack, but I got away that time. I'm gonna see what this wad of bills is. A bundle of brand new crisp bills.
Sorry for my language there as well. I didn't mean to be offensive at all. So I just wanted to apologize about that offhand or off the bat.
Yeah, you're good. I
think-
I had a nice conversation right before you showed up. I don't know if you were lurking or if you just happened to come in after, but Plucky and I were talking about some gender stuff and how weird that, like, a lot of terms like colloquialisms are so gendered that we don't even realize.
And then plus too, it's like back when I played this game in the 90s, terminology was different as well. So it's something that it's tricky to kind of be like, oh yes, this game is some 38 years old or 25 at least, and there are terminology phrases that maybe we did not know better to use back in the 90s compared to the 2020s.
Yeah, definitely. So these are the Runaway 5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
You're with a girl today. You must be pretty popular. Okay. How about introducing her to my bandmate? He's right there. I mean, I was gonna talk to him anyways, but now I feel sketchy. Hey, you came with Paula. Then you deserve a present, Playboy. Here's the backspace. Oh, we can get into our shows with this? Nice. Alright. Thanks for the pass. Oh, is it photo time? Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I just say myself. Okay, get ready for instant memory. We get the camera ready. Say Fuzzy Pickles. Fuzzy Pickles.
Fuzzy Pickles.
Wow, what a great photograph. I'll always bring back the fondest of memories. Goodbye. I'm starting a line here. I want a ticket for today's show, but I may not get it. I love sitting in a queue. I also love words that begin with Q. Queen, quiet, quick. I had some connections with Wall Street, but I'm just a regular Joe. So there's nothing much different about what they have to say.
I think it's kind of cool though that they do have nothing's really different. I mean, they're still waiting in line.
I like this guy lost his ticket. I lost my ticket.
Yeah, and then even the department store was sold out.
Have you seen Detroit Rock City?
I have not, no.
That's about these teenagers that go to a Kiss concert. And I think it's in the 90s or maybe it's in the 80s, I forget. I forget what time period it takes place, but basically the long of the short is they use the olds lost their tickets and they said that the tickets are stolen and they end up getting in that way because of some trickery if you ever decide to watch the movie.
Yeah, I'm not really much of a movie watcher, to be honest. I'm kind of...
Really?
Yeah, I would say a majority of movies kind of bore me a little bit.
I used to watch a ton of movies. Now, since I've been married, it's less so, more so of like, what do we watch? You know? But I still get a few in, and when I do a lot of my videos and like planning around stuff to think about or write scripts, I'll watch films that are either influenced by or have something to do with the game. Like when I replayed No More Heroes, I watched El Topo, and I rewatched Paris, Texas, and a few other movies like Taxi Driver. But when I was especially when I was in college, I used I used to go. I would spend all my time in the stacks, and then on the way out, like when the library's gonna close, just grab all the Criterions or like important. They had like an important film section. Just like grab all those, and then I watched a lot.
I used to watch some Criterion Collection movies as well.
Oh yeah.
I just got oversaturated with them when I was hanging out with a bunch of like movie. They ended up being like amateur movie makers, and they made a movie and all that. But it was one of those that we were talking about all these like I don't know French new wave movies, and kind of just was like oversaturated. It was like why am I watching a movie about a donkey? that kind of a thing. It's like you get to that point, you're just like, I could do other things with my life.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I thought of when you said donkey, I thought of what is it, Julian Donkey Boy by Harmony Korine.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, that movie is kind of out there. It's I forget what the term is, but it's like something dogma film, where it's like you pretty much shoot on set, and you have like limitations about what you can use. And Harmony Korine made like a whole movie that way.
Kind of like a shoestring budget then.
Yeah, or it's like even no budget. It's like you show up and you use what's there. Oh man. Maybe I should do this above camera so it doesn't look weird, but all of a sudden this is something I've talked to a few people about, but like my doctor, I was like, I feel like I have hand pain, and she did some things on me, like squeezing my hand and saying, it's like, oh yeah, you're probably getting arthritis, if not seasonal arthritis. So just stretching my hand a little bit. I guess it kind of looked maybe questionable doing it below the camera. No, nothing like that was going on. I've just been getting my hand all loose again, just because it's tensed up.
I have a friend of mine that just had carpal tunnel surgery on one arm, and they put him under for anesthesia, even though it was like a 15-minute operation or less. But it was something he was saying that he was having that for years, and he just kind of ignored it. So I guess the lesson of that, the moral of that story is, if you notice it a lot, don't ignore it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then I think of like, in particular, like esports. The people that play Smash competitively that have like torn ligaments in their hands.
I mean, it is a sport. It's an electronic sport.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. So that's something that I've been noticing more, and it's not too bad. I feel like if I just stretch it out, it's okay. But like getting old, getting out there, mid 30s almost, and
Yeah, it's rough.
no, I said that to my friend Hannah's birthday was because she turned 30. I was like, oh yeah, I remember 30. That's when I started getting acid reflux.
That's too bad about because I know you get a lot worse than I do, than I ever have.
Oh yeah, because I have GERD.
Yeah, because of GERD.
What can you do? Just stay away from spicy food, which is unfortunate because I like spicy food, but just be careful.
Yep. Yeah.
So I've been talking to this guard for like 5 minutes.
So much so that I found a lurk bot that'll go ban for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
This guard says, "You want to see the Poochiefoot, the manager? Right through this door, please." Okay. Yeah, let's see what the manager's gonna say. The Runway 5 owed me a lot of money. They'll stay here until they pay me back. And I'll be here for 100 years, unless you decide to pay off their debt.
Isn't that kind of funny? It's like, oh wow, 100 years?
Well, how about this water bills? Pardon? You want to talk about money? How about later after the show? Even if we're talking big bucks. I've got definite rules about how I handle my money matters. Okay. Well, I guess we get to watch a show. That could be fun.
Yeah, you get to watch the Runaway 5.
Hello, please present your ticket. Oh, I have the backstage pass. I don't have a ticket. Hold on. What do buttons do? Alright, here we go. Backstage pass. You go, hurry, you're just in time. What's that?
Oh, I haven't been blocking a whole lot of bots on your side, so I'm cleaning up house. Don't mind me.
All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the part that was like a seizure warning, seizure inducing?
No, that was you got past that part. It was the car painter flash. You remember when you saw a car painter and car painter used the thunder against you?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was the first of two light changes that they did. I forget what the other one was, but it was cited in. I'll look it up. I'll look it up here. I can tell that the carpet's a little bit kind of flashing though.
Yeah. I still have one more part to watch. No, I have two more parts to watch of the Cyberpunk. I have the what I liked and what I didn't like part, but I watched Citizen Keanu, and Tim Rogers talked about how in Cyberpunk there's a part where you have these things go on your head and it makes a flash, and they purposely programmed it to be like the seizure-inducing flash, and it wasn't until like after a few people reviewed it and like the journalist had a seizure that they patched it. But I was just watching in disbelief. I was like, why would you purposely go through all that trouble to do something like? Oh my god, just bad decisions.
When I read that, I kind of figured what CD Projekt Red was doing, and like I was like, okay, what if I give them the most benefit of the doubt possible? What I was thinking was, okay, maybe they just wanted to do it because they thought it'd be like kind of a neat thing.
Yeah.
But then after that journalist that got the seizure warning, pre-release said it. It was like, yeah, you can't do that. That is that is abusive.
I know. I don't know.
But I liked what Rogers said. Rogers was like, I'm not going to display any of this. And it's not a thank you kind of a thing. It's a common respect thing. I was just like, yeah.
So let's talk to people. Any fan like you really gets into the Runaway 5's music? Wow, I'm impressed. Lucky of the Runaway 5 told me I could get backstage, but I don't have a pass. Mr. Security will stop me. Hey, really? You have a pass? I can't believe it. Take me with you, please. Please? Please? I can pose as your sister. Yes, this rocks. Let's go. Oof. My heart is pounding. Oh, so she just goes with you. Alright. Looks like they're maybe a blues band. Blues bands are like inspired.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in the old days, there were lots of dangers and acts at this theater. Except now we're the only act playing here. We even gone into debt here, so we're pretty near stuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. The towns of Tucson enjoyed the Runway 5 show for quite a few years. Looks like to me. Shoodawop, diddly dee da, shadi doo bee, popwa. I get those debt blues. If I had $10,000, I could pay off my debts and move on to the next town. I wonder if our bus still runs. Maybe rust it out. Will you take my money? Don't try to use your play money here, kid. Play money? Oh my gosh. That's not real money, is it? Wow. Yeah, I'm loaded, I guess. Hey, let's see a show, you lucky kid. I hope you pay attention. Nope.
You know what's weird is I never thought to give them the money to see how they would respond.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting that you did that just now. I thought that was, you can play this game so many different ways. I think it's rad.
I was like, take my money. Like, from where I'm coming from, it's purposely just its inventory space, and it's like, I don't want this inventory space. I'd rather have them just give me $10,000. That way I could put it in the ATM. I was like,
well, that's why they get... Sorry, I interrupted you there.
No, you're good.
I was going to say they give you the wad of bills item because otherwise you'd spend it.
Yeah. They know me. They know what I'm going to get up to. Like 30 years in the future almost.
I think that's funny.
I wrote the lyrics to most of the Runway 5 songs. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's a hot money. Money, that's what I want. Money, it's what we ain't got. Except freedom, freedom. Freedom is what we really sought. And then the bassist, what's he gonna say? I want some bread. I need the coinage. I want more dough all the time. You're trapped. I'm so excited. My heart is going pitter patter. Well, have fun. I'm getting out of here. Oh, everyone else is gone. I didn't get to talk to him. Shucks. Yeah, that's right. Tonight you get the Chaos Theater Soulman coming at you. Rock and roll live on this here stage for a limited time only. The world's greatest bluesmen, the Runway 5. Here they come. Oh yeah, baby. Seems they're Blues Brothers inspired. Oh, good. Everyone came back. I wonder if that was just like a shorthand or like conveyance to say that the lights were off, so like you can't see anyone else. You know, so it's like they weren't really gone. It's just they looked gone because it was dark and the show was on.
Yeah, that's what I've always thought. I really liked that effect as well.
Yeah, I think that's interesting way to like do it with like limitations. You know, just
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
oh, I was gonna say just clear the screen.
Yeah, because what would you do instead? Like put a shader over, so that way everything's obscured. That might get a little bit tricky.
Yes. Um, yeah, I don't know because I know there's limitations with like color palettes and everything. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, so la la me, I'm tone deaf. My daughter brought me here. Fa la la me. Okay. Did she enjoy the show at least? La 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 la. I just love ragtime. This is blues. Do you like baseball? Yeah. I knew it. Your cap gave it away. Do you like baseball? No. Ah, I see. Well, you don't look like you could figure out a sophisticated game like baseball. I just played a little trick on you, but still. Everyone's so brutal. You kids are bouncing around talking to everyone. It's kind of annoying. Oh, okay.
You know what Eddie and I thought was that this is kind of like Small Talk, the video game.
Small talk video game.
But yeah, they say a lot of stuff it's kind of like you read it and you're just like, huh, that's kind of weird.
I know this is another film, but or not another film, but like movie reference thing. It feels very like Coen Brothers in a sense, and like especially like Big Lebowski or like A Serious Man stuff, where like everyone's just kind of like not quite mean spirited, but they'll talk over you, and they'll be a little bit rude too. That kind of humor.
Yeah, it does remind me of Coen brother movies. I'm not sure if one came out before the other or anything like that. I forget the ordering.
Yeah, I don't remember when Big Lebowski came out, but this would have been definitely after Barton Fink. And Barton Fink it definitely had that kind of cadence. Probably after Fargo too. Definitely after Blood Simple. But I think Blood Simple was a different kind of movie that they did. I haven't seen it. This was all around that time. Oh!
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, I'll look it up in a minute there. I didn't want to be rude and interrupt you.
No, you're good. I was just gonna talk to this lady. The Roman 5 are so sexy. My husband definitely is in need of some help in that area. Oof. Ooh, that was almost too much. Hey! Don't get too close to me. I just farted. Sorry. My boyfriend lost the ticket that I gave him. He's waiting outside the entrance. Ooh, that's rough. He's got butterfingers, but he's nice. Well, I got a little kid here talking to me like he's an adult. I'll give you one thing, you got guts, kid. They seem too proud. I mean, they just filled out this little music hall after all. You know, it's pretty tacky to entertain our company's business partner by taking him to a Runway 5 show. But since I'm new to the company, I better just toe the line. Reminds me of when I was I used to work for the district attorney. And
Okay.
when I worked for the district attorney, there was this one lawyer. He passed away, but he was a pretty good prosecutor. Rich Greco, and he talked about, I don't remember who it was, but just dealing with someone. He's like, Oh yeah, yeah. You can just take them out and bring them to like one of those all-you-can-eat buffets. You know, so you don't have to like spend much money. Like, yeah,
Some people are okay with that. I
yeah.
mean, hey, it's not a big problem. I like those sometimes myself.
No, yeah, definitely. It can be good. I went to Pizza Ridge not too long ago. That's I think maybe it's a Midwest thing. I don't know. It wasn't when I was in Mass. I never heard of Pizza Ridge, but since I've been out here in the Midwest and also in Wisconsin and where I live now, yeah, Pizza Ridge is just all you can eat pizza and chicken, salad, stuff like that.
I have not heard of that myself.
Yeah, I never heard of it. I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like Golden Corral.
Mhm.
You heard of that?
I've heard of it, but I've never been to one.
Yeah, same here. I've heard of it, but I've never been to one either. But like, it's kind of. I don't want to say nice, but it's nicer. It's a nicer buffet place, and you can put in orders for custom pizzas, and they'll make them for you.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. So you can get there's ones that like are recommended for like all kinds of people. Like you can get macaroni and cheese, you can get the basics like pepperoni, or you can do like Kirk Cousins, who's the quarterback for the Vikings, has a signature pizza. I forget what's on it, but like you can just say like I want the Kirk Cousins pizza, and they'll make it for you and bring it to your table.
Oh, nice. I looked
This,
up as well about something. Oh, sorry.
yeah. Oh no, what were you saying?
I looked up about the Coen brothers and the timing.
Yeah.
So, Earthbound was made before Fargo, so that would be like Fargo and The Big Lebowski probably not, but might have had any kind of influence from Earthbound. But Barton Fink was made before Earthbound, so maybe Itoi got inspiration from the Coen brothers, who really would know outside asking.
Yeah, that's cool to think about.
Yeah.
And then how much of this too was like localization? Was this like, do you know working designs and how their team like really localized Lunar and stuff like that with like pop culture references and stuff? How much of that do you know how much of that was in this game? Like how much of it was the humor and how much of it was like a translation? Because I don't know myself.
I do, and this will be a little bit of a long story, so don't mind. I can tell you this later if you'd like, or I can tell you now.
I am curious to hear it now, but I don't want to be like, can you talk can you talk around me? Because I feel like that's kind of a rude thing to ask.
Well, I'll just kind of say that I met the localizer of Earthbound,
Yeah.
Marcus Lindholm, at PAX. It was like 8 years ago, something like that.
Oh.
So that's the short of it, is that I met him, and so I understand the localization. That would be the long of it, is describing that.
Cool. That's kind of a cool thing to like, I guess, learn in depth. Like Tomato kind of localized and did like the fan patch of Mother 3, and he's very open about talking about that kind of stuff. And like I watch The Completionist and his Let's Play channel, the Beard Brothers, and he's been a guest with them, and he's talked about the localization that he's done. And that's, I think stuff like that's fascinating, just to hear like what liberties they took and like kind of what the differences are. And someday, if I ever have the time, I never got into it because like I missed it at the start. But days where I'm really sick and I can't do anything would be like the next good one. If I have something like that, is to just binge watch all of the Mosey through Final Fantasy VII that Tim Rogers did.
Mm-hmm.
To hear his thoughts, because he's playing. He played the game in Japanese, so. And I guess that's what gave him the opportunity to translate Moon. I think you said too.
I don't know about that. I know that he received the opportunity, but I think it might have been because he had done other translations like Dandy Dungeon and other games. So he'd been building up a portfolio, but Moon is definitely the biggest one that I know of. Yeah, so I figured I'd just be polite, and I was like, I don't want to weigh it down, and like I'm a guest on your broadcast here, so I don't want to be like, oh yeah, like here's some of the details on that. So that was where I was like, let me kind of refrain.
No, it's all good. I just figured I should probably close this guy's dialogue box.
Yeah, we're talking to the guy about getting tickets. What are you, the owner's kid? Yeah. For like 5 minutes?
And there's this one last guy. I came here because it's tough to get in, but I'm kind of disappointed. There are no good-looking waitresses. There's no room for there's no room for me to show off my latest dance moves. All right. So it seems like everyone's kind of disappointed there. Oh, pardon me. All right. Let's see if I can give the guy my water bills now. Get rid of this inventory item. I was complaining before about like inventory management, and like Paula's inventory is almost full now. Alright, so let's get rid of this stuff. It's water bills. Excuse me! What's that you got there? Let me take a real close look. Alright. Try again right next to him. Yipes! You surprised me. No, I'm not sure what to do. I got the money, of course. And now the runway 5 are free to leave. I've got no complaints now that I have my money. Well, what do you know? This little nipper took us from a nightmare to a dream. Ow! This means we can get out of this dump. I'm a good driver. Come on, I'll show you. Alright, let's move on to the next town. I'm sure old hunk of junk will get us there. I didn't make a spectacle of myself, did I? The road is far free to leave. I've got no complaints now. Yeah, blah blah. So I think we can finally get out of Tucson then, because I did try the bus again, thinking, oh well, came back with Paula, but looks like this is my ticket.
Yeah, I have a thought for you though. Before you talk to that person there, so oops. I was wondering about, did you get the My Sanctuary location? Did you go dig around in the cave too far? Nearby the Peaceful Rest Valley inside of the Happy Happy Village?
I don't remember. I went there to level up Paula, but I don't remember how far I got.
Gotcha.
Maybe I should just go back to be safe. I don't think I did though, because I don't think I got far enough to do that. But Let's try that out then. Let's go to Threed. Our town bus is too loud for any ghosts to bother us. Do you want to ride? No. I change your mind. Come back anytime. All right. So you can just wait a couple hours for me. I'm gonna do my own thing first.
Sorry to kind of guide you in a different direction. I'll explain why if you're interested. Otherwise, you can find out for yourself.
Why don't I see, and then we'll talk about it if I don't see. If that makes sense.
Yeah. See, this is the kind of the nuance of back seating, if you will. Like if I'm on as like you're kind of like your like your coach and your certified backseater. It's like I have to fine tune my talking to you to make sure that you get the most enjoyment out of this. Where like Eddie has a different style. Eddie does things a little bit different than you, so it's fine tuning that for me.
My way primarily is, especially with all these games that I've never played, I'm just down for however the adventure takes me. Like, I have no preconceived notions. I know some people are very like, no spoilery, don't say anything, but for me it's like, however it plays out with the people I'm playing with, it's good. Like if I absolutely wanted no spoilers, I just wouldn't stream a game, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it's fair if you want to stream a game and not want spoilers too. But it's just that's not my style, because I would just be too worried, because you're just at the mercy of whoever shows up, you know?
Yeah, and then plus doing a call like this, it's a matter of me dialing to you, and you're kind of like, say like if Eddie and myself work out pretty well, where it's like he'll rush around, he'll figure things out, but I'll give him a heads up and I'll be like, hey, you don't want to go down there. Like what?
Yeah, totally. Is there a faster way to get back, by the way?
No,
like
this
is
the fastest way to go, but have you noticed anything in particular so far? Is there anything that seems a little bit kind of different than normal?
Well, I noticed the last, because I backtracked again from the last stream. I noticed that bridge was fixed.
Yeah, so that was fixed, and I really enjoy that that character's like, hey, well, finally we're able to fix the bridge.
I haven't seen any monsters, which is weird, because like I feel like before all that stuff, like my last session, I was just getting bombarded. But there's nothing on here.
That is intentional. That is why because I popped through the VOD a little bit. I didn't see you dig around the cave too much. The reason why I suggested this was because it was like, hey, this is a good time to go over here. Is when, you know, if you're decently leveled, you go over here, and you can just go through all the dungeon, and then you know, find whatever it is you find in the dungeon.
Okay, I think this is where the phone is. Yeah, I haven't saved in a while, and it's a new area, so I want to call my dad.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. And make sure to call your mom as well, for no particular reason. Eddie and I have the same kind of thing where like I'll say for no particular reason, just so that way it's like you know, I don't tell you why, but it's just like it's helpful kind of a thing.
Oh,
Is
I did the opposite of what I wanted to do. I was like, I'm just gonna skip all this because I don't need to read it. But I accidentally
yeah.
said I was gonna take a rest instead of saying no. All right, so brief detour and get back to where we were. I mean,
Detours are
at the
fun.
very least, at least it's saved, and it wasn't like I said to him, "No, I don't want to save," and then reset the game. Oh,
Yeah, so at least some
that would be a
progress.
disaster. Because I would fall for that every time. I'd be like, "No, I don't want to save right now," and then like, "Do you want to quit?" Yeah. Oops. Okay, so I want to do some management of my inventory. I have so much stuff. Alright, so the Franklin badge I want to keep because I don't want to get zapped. Soundstone I need. The town map, and this is all stuff I need. But then like the croissants, the skip sandwich, the backstage pass. I'll just start back. Can I dump the backstage pass?
I believe it's a key item. You can go ahead and try to remove it if you can. Otherwise, you'd store it with your sister at the S Cargo Express.
I guess it wouldn't be too bad to call because I have some money and then I can just get rid of stuff. But like, I also feel like I have a lot of garbage, like all this food.
The food. Let me point it to you like this. It might be good to keep some of these items. Let's see. Yeah, you might. Why don't you go through that dungeon nearby the kid with the hair? Go inside the dungeon. Just go explore around a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
and if you need to, oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, maybe I should just go through and then, um, I'll eat the food as I need to, and then whatever I have left, then sort out.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. This kid's the changed person no longer believes in happyism. Anyway, I'm very curious about the place that lies ahead of here. All right.
I like that it's like happyism. You think this should be a really cool thing, and it ends up being a cult.
Right. That was I studied philosophy, and I took literally every course that my college offered for philosophy, and it wasn't a question I had in philosophy. It was a question I had in my law class because we are doing like law and religion,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked us like, "What's the difference between a law and a cult?" I was like, I do not want to have this conversation. This isn't even a philosophy class. Don't ask me that. And like I feel like that's such a nightmare to try to explain to people in like any sense. Uh, so, oh, I guess that's the boss. But like, again, this is another thing where like, I was in the cave the last time I played, and like there was stuff attacking me, and now it's all gone.
Yeah, it's the one kind of neat thing about the Runaway Five that their music kind of scares away any monster in this part of the game. So it's kind of nice in that regard. You can if you haven't got to this part yet, and it looks like your numbers are kind of on par with what my walkthrough that I use with Eddie. So
Yeah.
you might have a good chance there if you wanted to try it today.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Now let's open the present. There's a sidecar one inside. Paula takes it. Yeah, I was gonna give it to Paul anyways. So let's see. Ned's at 22. Paula's at 13. All right. So I think maybe we can try our hand at this. You finally got here. This is the second your sanctuary location. But it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. Mondo Mole. Alright. So I got a new Psy. I got Psy, Rock, and Beta. Oh, so it's to all enemies. And this is to all enemies. To more west, to enemy, to enemy. I'm gonna get shield on Paula, because she's only level 13. And then, what size does she have? Oh, she has a bunch. Oh, this will just be a shield up. Alright, so I just basically free shields because he had full health. Or the mole, I should say, had full health anyways.
Yeah.
Let's try just beta. Try the new one. And then... So I kind of know at the end of the game you have to use Prey with Paula. But... I kind of wanted to try it out in a boss fight, but I kind of think that'll be a waste. So I'm just gonna.
Do you want the? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna have her use a Psy. Does it do anything outside of the final? I'm guessing no.
Because you know about it, and because it's something that you're asking about, I'll say that outside of that situation, it is limited to no value. That is based on my memory, but I'll double check here.
Yeah.
Because I never really think about it too much. I always think about it like, oh yeah, it's on the final battle one. You know, it is the spoiler kind of one, but it's okay, so it triggers a random effect, including restoring a small amount of HP, PP, or causing everyone in battle to feel strange. So basically limited use outside of the final battle.
Okay. Because my guess, and like if I hadn't seen, or if I hadn't heard about like the final boss battle and like the use of Prey there, my guess is that it would have had something to do with like the luck stat. Just based on the name of Prey. I'll have her freeze beta. So we'll hit it pretty hard and see what it does.
Interesting. So I'm looking at the details here, and it looks like it's actually a... Like, I always thought it was just kind of like a stupid kind of a thing. Like a kind of... I'm sorry, I'm not stupid might not be the best word there. Wow. Number 2 on bad terms was Zombie Paper Day. Let me see. I thought it was a bad kind of a I thought Prey was a bad kind of just a garbage kind of a thing, but it seems like you can get some effect from it.
Yeah, it seemed like there are some RPGs I've played where the moves like that don't seem like they do much, but if you use them a lot, they like level up with you. My favorite RPG, which I want to replay for like a couple of reasons. I don't know if I want to do it on stream, because there's one scene in particular that I don't want to stream because it's kind of transphobic. But in that game, you have effect spells, and the first time I played them, I was like, these effect spells are like useless. But around my like 3rd and 4th playthrough, I realized that if you keep casting them, they get better and better, and they're more effective. So I figured Prey was kind of like that, maybe. But it also seems like Prey is just RNG.
Yeah, I could see that. Like Final Fantasy II, the original one on the NES, had that for leveling up. You know, if you wanted more hit points, you just beat yourself up.
Well, at least he's not attacking Paula,
Yeah, yeah.
so I'm lucky.
And you're doing not too bad either, so that's good there.
Yeah, because like that first one for the foot or whatever, I had really bad luck the first time I tried to fight that monster or boss.
The way I've seen Earthbound played, it's kind of like the level curve is actually fairly generous, where if you die a lot, then you just gain 1 to 5 levels, and then it becomes much easier.
That was surprisingly simple. Paul level up. Awesome.
There you go. GG.
Throw the G's.
G G G G G G G G.
Oh, Psi Magnet Alpha. Ooh. Ness briefly had a vision of a baby in a red cap. Ness's soundstone recorded the memory of the Lilliput steps. Huh.
I like these scenes like this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a special spot in the game that tells you, like, yeah, this is kind of a neat area here.
Yeah, and like the change in the song or melody that's in the background.
Yeah. So something I do as well. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, I kind of feel like maybe there's more to this, but maybe that's all. What were you saying about kind of something you do?
Do you want me to tell you if there is anything more here, or do you want to look around to figure it out maybe?
I want to do like just a few things that were in the back of my mind, and then we'll take it from there.
Because what Eddie and I do, we have a phrase called "give me," so like kind of give me an answer if I wanna find out. So that's like kind of my cue with Eddie and maybe with you. If you want me to tell you something, then you know, kind of give me the answer, kind of a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know about this. I'm just doing it again because I was like, ooh, I feel like maybe I missed something. So these are all steps, and the first one was big step.
Yeah, they're all kind of locations that special spots, if you will. Like this is the second special spot.
I want to see if a guy will come out here. I'm not thinking this does anything, but I just want to see if like a person will actually show up in the like special area with the sign.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I don't want to say yes, no to that. Like I said, unless you want to give me, then I can, I can give you information. Otherwise, I don't want to tell you.
It said someone is already heading this way, so I guess I'll just chill for a little bit. Maybe it's taking them a while to get through the cave.
I like how, so wait for them to get here first. I like that back in 95, Lindbolm, the localizer, used singular they, them to refer to an unknown party. Wait for them to arrive. I thought that was really cool. I just saw that right now and I'm nerding out over pronouns.
Yeah. Phone call. Hello? Pates. I saw your sign. Pates. And I thought I should stop and buy something. I tried to find it. But it was such luck. I think you should give up this. Go home. If you take your business more seriously, if you could consider customers, click. Beep. I figured it was going to be something like that, but I guess I should have figured they would have been brutal, but like I also was expecting someone to like burst out of the cave and be like, "What is this place? How did you get here?" Okay, so that was just some goofing I wanted to do. And then what else do I have there? Steam skulls. Okay. Was there anything else I wanted to do? Let's see. So I used the sunstone myself. There's a town map. It does not show up anything. Alright, I guess that's all I have. I guess whatever kind of you wanted to let me know for this area.
Yeah, that is it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I just said that would be the gimme for here.
Cool. Yeah, there's nothing else to do in this area here, so you could head back to Tucson. And sorry I interrupted you there at the very end there.
No, you're fine.
Now, before you head along to Threed, would you like one or two ideas on inventory management?
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had an exit mouse, but I used it. Does it go away, or do you have to go back and get another exit mouse?
You have to go back and get another exit mouse.
Oh, I guess it's fine for here because it's already cleared out. But I might go and get another exit mouse, which is another item. I know, but I think it might be worth it because it definitely was worth it when I was in here before because I almost died. But I will definitely take your advice for item management, and I might sell some of the food, and I'll think about calling my sister. Oh, and I never called my mother, so I guess I'll do that too.
So I'm not sure. Yeah, let's find out about that because we found out that the for sale sign does not work in this part. I'm not sure if the S Cargo Express is the same. But we can find out.
Is this the? This must be it. Yes, it's out. Okay.
Oh yeah, so I was going to say that my suggestion to you is to buy about 3, maybe 2 teddy bears.
Okay. I'm gonna sell all my cookies.
Yeah, that sounds good.
They don't really help that much, I feel. Especially at this point.
You might even sell the bread roll to buy some better, because the croissants are pretty good for this part of the game. Like they're the pretty good item to buy. So you might sell the cookies, the bread rolls, and then get a few croissants to load up here.
How do I play? How do I game?
I do that all the time. Like you'd be surprised how often, just like, I did the wrong one.
Alright. Protein drink. Is that something I want? Or should I sell it?
I forget. Let me go look up the protein drink for how big of a how good of an item it is. Because let's go start with protein drink. Not protect a coin. Protein drink. Let's see.
Gives you a blast of nourishment when you're fatigued. If you drink this, you recover about 80 HP.
80 is not too bad. Let's see. Croissant. How much that is. I can spell croissant 60. So it is better to get the protein drink. I guess the croissant might be more ubiquitous, maybe? Maybe that's why a lot of people go with croissants?
Let's see. Croissants are 18. And I don't see protein.
Yeah, I don't see them either. I'm on that little bit of a delay, so I think croissants are good. If you find any of the drinks, then later you could pick them up. But basically, you just want to have a good inventory of some items here before you head on out. Maybe get like 2 croissants.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think that's good for stuff. Does this guy have anything different? Let's see. No. The issue in the back of this refreshing herb reads as follows. If you catch colds, if you're ill, or if you can't seem to heal. If you're poisoned, if you're depressed, the refreshing herb is the real deal. I know it seems pretty iffy, but you should give it a try. Maybe later. I'll call Mom. I haven't called Mom yet. Hello, Ness. So I heard you got a new girlfriend, Andrew. Ooh. Well, why don't you tell me about her later? You see, I have this feeling that she was right there next to you or something. Hey, that's the thought. Well, if she is right there, say hello to her for me. Hello! I have to go now. I'm right in the middle of cleaning the toilets. Bye. Click. Beep, beep, beep.
Click.
I feel like that's something my mom would do. So it's very relatable to me. Like my mother would putting the controller down just to stretch my hands. My mother would be actively cleaning a toilet put like the scrubber down, answer the phone, and then tell me she's cleaning the toilet and go back to cleaning the toilet. All without washing her hands, grabbing the receiver with toilet hands, and then saying, "Alright, I'm cleaning the toilet. I'm gonna go finish cleaning the toilet."
Yeah.
Seems like a very mom thing in my experience. Alright. It's called Dad. Let's save. I haven't saved in a while.
Yeah, you also got you also made some good progress so far with before you last saved.
Alright, I want to continue. Yes. And the only reason I haven't read what Dear Old Dad says is because he's kind of said the same thing a few times. Oh, I was going to... No, we'll do it when we go to the back to Tucson, because we have to go there because they don't sell teddy bears at this place. So I'll grab a teddy bear and I'll call Escargo to pick up my other teddy bear. Or you know what, maybe I'll just buy 2 teddy bears and leave one in storage for like emergency or something.
Do you want to give me on that, or do you want to go with that strategy?
I think I'll just firmly go with it.
Okay,
Just because I am that stubborn, and that is something I would do regardless of what I knew.
See, this is all that's fine-tuning, the sorts of, I'm here to help, and me helping involves me not over or under helping. Well, also, just getting to hang out and talk with you is nice, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Al, would you almost say that it's like we're friends?
Right. I said it to Plucky, I was like, we've never met IRL, but I'd say we're, somewhat good friends at this point.
Yeah.
She was in here earlier. It's like I haven't met Plucky in real life, but I really value her friendship as well.
Thank you.
Excuse
Likewise.
Me. Yeah. All right. What's that?
I think the only. Oh, I was going to say. I think the only major difference between meeting online and meeting in person is the degree in which, in person, you can find out a lot about someone. The person can give you a lot of information. The nonverbal cue, subtle information. But if you kind of can pick up on that, in text messages and in broadcasts, then you can kind of have the same kind of thing almost.
Yeah. Do you know what goes with the croissant, if anything?
It doesn't say in the guide. Oh, actually, it says ketchup packets. They work well with ketchup packets.
Okay.
But I would honestly say that it is a underutilized thing to have these. It would be cool if this like doubled your hit points, kind of a thing. That would make sense, but it only adds like maybe a little bit to it.
Oh. Yeah, it's not worth it with that inventory. Managing the inventory.
Yeah, it'd be something. It'd be one thing if it was like you had unlimited condiments, and I'd be like, yeah, load up. But condiment, you get like what? Condiment recovers how many HP? Like 1 or 2 HP. on its own, and so
I'm not reading these just because I've already um, talked to all these people, and I just want to kind of get through and see if they have anything new before I make my way back to the Runway 5.
oh yeah, and did you want to give me on where where you can buy the teddy bears?
I know the department, or at least I think I remember, the department store has them, whatever.
Yeah, I just, like I said, like a lot of it is just me kind of like, I am a guest in the House of Owl Talks right now, and I just want to be polite, and I don't want to over backseat, I guess I would say.
Alright, so it doesn't look like anyone here is anything. If I was more, I guess, inclined to just grind for money, I would buy a bunch of eggs, but I don't feel like I need money now. I think I'm alright. So, let's check this. What do buttons do? Alright. Oh, the department store. Okay. So I need to go south a little bit. Alright.
You know what I enjoy as well? Is that you don't know the map as well as I do.
No, it's
So
it's all new to me.
yeah, and I cherish it. Is what I mean to say. I cherish that you're exploring all of this and learning all of this. I really do.
Alright, I think one of these two has it. Yes. Teddy bears cost money. Teddy bears cost money, so I need $356. Yeah, I'm a loser. Alright, now I can buy those bears. I suppose buying both. So, does Ness need to have it in his inventory, or can I just have Paula carry both?
Paula can carry both. Have you I think did you have the one teddy bear? Did you use that one, or did you put it in storage?
That one got used, but I do have a teddy bear in storage.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so because Ness was carrying it, you didn't have the experience with two characters, or you know what would happen here. But I can go ahead and tell you because you were asking.
Sure.
Where the teddy bear acts as a meat shield, basically. So any attack other than, I think the only exception is all attacks, but if it's just a singular attack, then that goes directly to the teddy bear. So you have a little bit of padding, and I know the guide here says says to get 2, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense, to get 2 for no particular reason.
Alright, so I have my 2. I have to check on something, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I am just going to go to the Be Right Back screen.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay on call, or should I call you back? Do you mind?
What if I jump off the call and then I call you back when I see you back?
All right, sounds good. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I assume it'll probably be like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I have to check in with someone, and then I'm just gonna take a quick break while I'm gone. So I'll be back. It's 10:40 where I am now, so we'll be back by 10:45. All right.
Oh, no worries. Eddie and I take about a 5-10 minute break ourselves, so I'll get up and I'll stretch around. I'll get some water, and I'll message you when I'm back and I see you up there to call you back.
All right. Great. Thanks.
Yep.
I'm gonna mute everything and then probably be right back. So.
See you momentarily.
Hey, we're back. Some people are gonna have a little delay because of YouTube. Let's see, yeah. I'm selling the beer. We're back to YouTube, but we're back on Twitch.
Yay, we're back. I'm also on a delay video-wise because I'm watching the broadcast. So
Yeah.
for those watching, it may be like a 10-second delay before I see stuff, but I hear it live.
All right. We have the 2 teddy bears. We've got a couple croissants and a protein drink. I don't like that our inventory is so full, but what can you do?
You can get rid of the backstage pass. That is something that you can get rid of. But the question is, can S Cargo Express pick up the item right now?
I'm guessing no. It's just
So
what's that?
you can go back to Onet. You can drop off the item with your sister, but it just would be a walk.
I'm down for a walk. Anything to save the inventory.
Yeah, let's go take a walk then back to Onet to drop off the backstage pass. Let's see if they're...
I have to go west and south and then north. Or southwest and north. Alright.
See, this is why I like that. It's like I find it really compelling to see Earthbound played from your perspective, like with Eddie's perspective. That I love watching first time playthroughs. It's the game developer in me. What can I say?
True. Fair.
It's like, wow, you know, the player's thinking of that. I think that's really cool.
It's not a long walk, just a little jaunty step or so. I think I always get lost in the library. I think that was happening in like the first, at least first session, maybe 2 sessions.
I recall helping you with the... You got the Mr. Baseball cap, and I recall guiding you around a little bit, because it is a little tricky. They don't really show you exactly where to go. It's not like super duper clear.
Right. Alright, so I want to go east and then north.
Yeah.
And that'll lead me back home.
It was funny when I was playing with Eddie for the first time, and he got mushroomized. He was like, "I don't want this," so he goes all the way back to Onet, and then he finds out that he is about 1 screen away from going to Tucson. He's like, I didn't know, I didn't realize I could have just kept going forward. Like, yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's Marlin now. Oops. I'm gonna say no. What the hey? We'll see you soon. I had a friend I worked with when I was in fast food who'd always say, "What the junk?" Kind of reminds me of that. What the junk?
What the junk?
Store. Alright, so... I'm gonna store the skip sandwich. Do I have another one? Yeah, I do. I don't think I need 2 skip sandwiches.
If you do, you can always grab it.
Exactly. The backstage pass. There we go.
Yep.
And then let's see. Man, it's just too bad that 4 items you need. Like, you need the ATM card, the sound stone, the town map, and the receiver phone. Because it's like, outside of those 4 items in his equipment, there's only 4 items in your inventory. And 6 more. And then also, I feel like the Franklin badge is something that's also equipped. Like, de facto equipped.
So I found this out only after you played through this part, but apparently you can game the system a little bit to get the sound stone out of your inventory, but only at the beginning of the game. So I did that trick with Eddie, but unfortunately, because I didn't know it at the time, I couldn't do that with you.
Oh, so like what happens then?
So it must have been something people figured out over the years, but if you have a full inventory and you talk to Buzz, and Buzz is like, hey, your inventory is full. I'm going to leave this with your sister, and then nothing changes. The game doesn't break, nothing like that, so it just is a way to free up one vital inventory slot.
Nice. I'll just say
like, it's like, why didn't you let us do that?
Alright. Well, press on. Nice little walk back. So now I feel confident about going with the Runaway guys. And the Runaway 5 rather. And I was gonna ask you, should this be a gimme? Or is this something that you can just tell me? Why is it that where the Runaway guys go, there are no monsters then? Or is that something I'm gonna find out?
Well, first I wanted to remind you about the exit mouse to make sure to pick one up on the way. But I don't consider it a give me. The idea is that the Runaway 5 play loud ruckus music. So these possessed animals and creatures and objects do not like that music for some reason. So it's kind of a funny thing of like, these monsters, they don't like rock and roll. So I think it's kind of like a half joke.
I guess, do they explain more, or is that just about it?
It is not really explained in game. You kind of figure it out by saying like, you would not know to go, like, you'd just be like, oh, I'm just going to go, catch the bus to go to Threed. But what if you break plot convention, you go around, like you're doing right now?
Yeah. So, if I didn't, and I did go to Threed, would the game want me to come back to that cavern at a later time? Or would the game... Okay, because the other thing I was going to say, was the game already expecting me to have done it before even getting to this point?
So you could have gotten that at any point during a certain amount of the game. But after you get to a certain point, that would be a block. So, like, you had to go to Giant Step. There was no way around it.
Right.
But that was optional. You did not need to go to that one to complete the plot objectives. But it's just right around the good time to do it, because if you go back later, it'd be equivalent to, like, you get, like, 5 XP.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah.
You know, now that you say that to me, just now reading, I guess the clue that the game does give you is that just now he said our music is too loud for any ghosts to bother us. So I was taking it literally as in ghosts, but I guess if you were to think more broadly, you could say like, well, ghosts are an enemy. So maybe that could apply to all enemies.
Yeah, like you could say like all of these. So like you see the text that says like this dog was possessed or like this person was possessed or anything like that. They're all possessed creatures, so you could say that the ghosts are 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 the enemies we met along the way.
Do you think that's intentional, or maybe that's too obscure?
I think it could be intentional. I think it could.
Could be. I like this here. It made me laugh just reading it. Hey, sidewalk, get out of my way. It kind of reminds me of like, I was just walking along up in the northern part of town, and I saw there was a stop sign at the end of the road. Like, literally at the end of the road. And I was like, is that there because people won't stop at the end of the road? Or is that there for pedestrians?
Hey, you, stop there. Well, there's nowhere else for me to go, so I'm gonna be forced to stop.
Right.
It's funny, both times I've played, I've kind of hung out on calls like this. I know this song, but I'm not playing with the music, so it's still a jam though. It's still a bop.
Yeah. Threed. Looks like we have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy, but I'm sure you can light up the place with your own little brand of sunshine. Hope to see you again sometime. Look for us singing at some theater in Forsyth. Bye.
See you later.
I know lots of areas have the kind of level like this, and like I had been saying that like so much of this game reminds me a little bit of Pokemon. And I guess in that comparison, not conspiracy, I would compare this to Fuchsia City, but my mind went to Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and there's the upside down town. I forget what it's called. That you go through this like warp pipe to get. It reminds me a lot of that. And I don't know if the colors are this way because going back to kind of what we were saying before with the concert, where it's a change of palette because it's like dark and eerie. Like combined with the music, I really get like a liminal space feel, which is weird because this town is about as big and populated as the other towns have been, but it just feels off. You know?
Yeah, I really, as a kid when I first played this, I was really, frankly, this is a really scary part of the game for me. I was like 9 or 10. But now I appreciate, I soak in this aesthetic. Is really cool.
Totally. No pitching a tent in this area without permission.
And I think you're onto something there by saying that it's kind of a darker color palette for no particular reason.
Oh! I like how your dog talks to you. But I guess
Ooh.
Ooh.
Or I should say, oh, whoa.
Alright, let's check on the people. How can you smile like that in a dangerous place like this? Okay.
Oh, I said the oh, whoa to the dog that went. Oh, it kind of like you would assume like a dog barking, but then there's a different phrasing. The word means something different now.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked for the zombies, but I betrayed them too. I'm a con man, so I know the score. Belch gives lives to zombies, but Belch works for Gigas, who I heard might be female. Well, I'm not really sure whether Gigas is a male or female. I'm a helpful con man, don't you think? What? No one is here now. No one is here. I like it. Go away, we're not home. Alright, I'll talk to this man. The headquarters of Zombie Relief Corps. Or Corps, I should say. There's a circus tent at the center of town. Oh, a circus. We want to crush the zombies, except I think they'll crush us. I don't know how this will play out, but Fallout 3 has a quest with the feral. How are they called? But basically, everyone treats them like zombies because they're the people that mutate from the blast that are still alive. I wonder if this is going to be like that, or if that was like this, rather. I'll see soon enough. Zombies and ghosts are on the loose here. Welcome to Threed. Drugstore. Hello there. How may I help you? Was that you?
Oh, I was just going to say, well, you were asking a question, but I knew it was a rhetorical question, so I didn't want to answer it.
Okay. Fair. That's fair. Toothbrush. Calorie stick. I want to know what they are. I don't want to buy them. No. Minor league bat. And a frying pan. Hard hat. Insecticide spray. Copper bracelet. Okay, so 400, 500, $497. I need to take out $497.
Yeah, that works out pretty well. Like I say, I'm on that delay, so I just see the screen. I'm only now seeing the screen, but you could think of it too like I'm heavily distracted.
Nest, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow, that was quite the jump. Yes. Thick frying pan. Paula. Oh, I still have quite a bit of money. I thought I had cleaned out more than I did, but I'll take out another $100.
So the game is very generous with giving you money, but then it also is one of those that it's one of those you can you can lose it pretty quick if you're holding a lot of money.
Yeah, like halves your um
Plain old garbage.
halves your total if you die.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. We don't sell pizzas here. We only deliver. Oh, you got our number so you can place an order sometime. Best Pizza Moxie's number is. Psst, psst, psst. You got that? I guess I did.
So apparently places are like that sometimes. I heard someone who had an experience where they only did a delivery, and I thought that was kind of odd.
Yeah, it made me think of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm stronger than a zombie, but a bunch of zombies ganged up on me. I mean, that's fair. They might believe it. I'm a healer. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not right now, anyways. Go away. I guess I need a hotel. Hotels have the free. Oh, I should check my map. Oh, okay. So I'll go. I'll use the free phone at the hotel. I'm really curious about this pizza.
Are you curious, rhetorically, or do you want a little bit of like a give me answer on that?
Let's see how this plays out. So I'm calling him now. Hello, this is Mock Pizza. What would you like to order? Let's order a large pizza. You want a large pizza? Deliver it within 3 minutes. Click. I don't know how much this pizza is going to cost, so I'm just going to take out a bunch of money.
Oh yeah, I'm also on the delay too, so I didn't see that you were calling Mock Pizza, so my mistake on that.
Alright. So now I have plenty of money, which I think is going to be enough to buy a pizza. I think I have more than $1,000. That should be enough money. Is it gonna make me wait 3 in-game minutes to get this pizza? That doesn't have to be rhetorical. I just
Oh,
want to
well,
know.
one more time there, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Is it gonna make me wait in-game 3 minutes for this pizza?
Yeah, and you'll want to do that outside as well.
Okay. So a suspicious woman talking with the zombies around here. I feel like there's a little lag for some reason. Like it's just that Super Nintendo thing where it feels like the game got heavy. And it's just in that area by the hotel. I don't know why. Is there like a lot of stuff loading maybe?
Yeah, there are a lot of assets in this game, and I bet that the hotel has a lot more than other parts, maybe.
Yeah, it just feels really slow and heavy. It doesn't have the blast processing. Say Genesis.
Yeah. What is the phrase? Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah. You know, it's so weird thinking that I grew up with like the console wars and how like normalized it was, but then now when you think of like people, it's like most of them don't really care that much, and that. Hold on, I gotta talk to this guy. Oh, it's not a person? What the? What the junk?
What the junk?
I thought I was just gonna be a person, like trick or treat or something.
Oh yes, yes.
Trick or treat, yeah, trick or treat kid. This is Bashful. Handsome Tom? Yeah, you can't put my teddy bear to sleep. It's inanimate. Alright. I really want this pizza, so I'm not gonna screw around too much.
I mean, the pizza should have arrived by now. I'm kind of surprised. Well, let me rephrase this in a way. Eddie's been playing on the Nintendo PC. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Nintendo PC. And the timing's been really weird. But you're playing on the SNES Classic, licensed officially by Nintendo. So this could be closer to how you had to wait like 3 minutes or whatever for them to send out the pizza, but it's been like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I thought so too. Alright. Just to make sure it wasn't inside the hotel or whatever. Yeah, I'm not a snob, or I guess I kind of am a snob. I like to play on like original hardware, or at least as original, but like if I can't, I have no qualms with other things. But I can legally say that there's no suspicious activity with this game.
I doubt Nintendo really cares, because it's like you've purchased a license of the game, but you did not purchase a broadcasting license to broadcast this out officially. Hey, there we go.
Hello, Mock Pizza Delivery. Here's your pizza pie, sir. That'll be $238. You have the money, don't you? Yes, I do, because I took out $1,000 just to make sure. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be some kind of chicanery where they charge an enormous fee for the money. So I'm going to deposit $800. Yeah, that's good. And I want to see what this pizza does. This better be a pretty good pizza.
Because you got the large one, right?
Yeah. Large pizza. Since it's a really big pizza, everyone can recover about 240 HP. Wow.
Yeah.
I almost don't want to eat it. I want to like... No, it'll be good for like a boss battle or something.
Definitely, yeah.
No!
What happened?
I'll let the delay show you what happened.
Oh, yeah. You did not technically... You saved... Did you save and 3'd? Well, you could share the screen with me if you want it to be more real time as well. That could be a way that we could do that.
You know what? I'm just gonna cut my losses.
Okay.
I mean, not cut my losses. I'm gonna reload. Anyways. You know, I know I saved after I dumped my stuff off with my mom. I think I'm in my house. Yeah. So I'm just gonna plow through. We didn't really do anything too much. We bought new gear.
Yeah, there was new gear, and there you got the exit mouse. I believe that was about it.
Yeah, so that's not horrible progress to lose. I feel like I can just get that back relatively soon.
Plus, we had a nice chat along the way, so it wasn't too bad or anything.
Yeah.
I also sent you two if you wanted to share your screen. It might be a bit of a bandwidth hog for you if your computer is a Princess Potato laptop like mine.
No, I don't have like the new graphics card or whatever, but my computer was from 2019. It's got pretty good graphics. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know. My spouse bought it for me. They would be able to give you like the full rundown. I want something that I could animate in 3D and make videos. And it does that very well. And then I ended up playing WoW for a bit, and then now I kind of just use it for rendering videos and streaming. But I do occasionally do 3D modeling and stuff, but just not like I used to.
What program do you use?
For 3D?
Mm-hmm.
Blender.
Oh, okay. I will not pretend to know anything about Blender other than it is a program like ZBrush. I had a 1 hour tutorial class that I dropped into on and played around with ZBrush for 1 hour. That's about the most of my 3D modeling experiences.
Yeah. I'm not a pro or anything, but I just like to mess around with Blender every once in a while. I used to make a lot of animations, but you know, it would take forever to make something, and then it would be like a minute long, and then you put it on YouTube and like no one would care. I still did because I thought it was fun, but like I got really burnt out trying to keep up with it, so now it's like I just do animations on my own. If it's something I want particularly made, I'll make it. If someone else asks me about an asset to get, like if they want to model something, I'll do it for them. Or if for a while I was using 3D modeling to help me get a kind of base to do 2D animation when I was teaching myself how to draw like cartoons and stuff. So now I use it a lot less, but actually I was just thinking I want to kind of overhaul this stuff, not the overlay. The overlay is fine. You know, I think this is very usable. If I change anything about this, it might be chat, because I think chat could look better. But the thing that I do want to change is the stuff like the starting soon screen, the be right back, and the other scene that I have. I think I want to do like an animation or have some kind of like really basic thing like what I was actually thinking of today before I was streaming I had the idea. I was like, my spouse got me for our anniversary. I have it plugged in, so I won't bring it over, but I can reach it here. this Altox. It's an LED light, and this is the glass that goes on top, so it lights up the Altox, and you can have the different RGB patterns and have it like rotate between the like rainbow colors and stuff. I was thinking doing a short animation cycle of Altox and having that be my new base for my like intro and be right back. And if I do that, I'll use Blender.
That is really cool.
Yeah. But then I was also thinking about I might want to spruce it up and add some more assets to the scene. I might model some stuff, but I don't know. I want to think about it more. I want to think about what I want to put into the scene more, but at the very least, just get my cell phone out, make a video, and then edit it in Blender. That's what I did with the one I have now with the Super NES Mini. Is because that was back when I used to wear like the bomber jacket and the leather, but then it got too hot, and then after that I was just like,
I remember that.
Yeah, you were there. You were there for my first stream.
I was there. I like being there for folks' first streams.
And then I found out a few months ago that wasn't actually my first stream. My first stream was in 2015.
Oh, I wasn't there for that one.
No. I didn't even realize it was a Twitch stream, so I had downloaded Fallout 4 on Xbox One when they had a listing for free. And 2 days after that, everyone who downloaded the game, it was removed from their games and applications, and Microsoft sent out a letter saying, we apologize, there's an error in this listing, you shouldn't have gotten the game Fallout 4 for free, but we're going to give you a credit to the Microsoft Store. And it was something like $30. So I essentially got to try out Fallout 4 for a couple of days and got $30. And I downloaded... I forgot what I downloaded, but one of the things I downloaded was Drawful. It's one of those Jackbox games.
Okay.
And I was playing it with some people I knew. And then I had about a week off because I had to wait 3 weeks for my new job to start. And 2 of those weeks I was wrapping up my last job. And then so I just had another week where I was basically didn't have anything to do. So I plugged in the headset and I went on Twitch, and I thought it was just the online mode, because what Drawful does is it says connect to people online, and it brought up the Twitch app, and that's how you find people online. I don't know what it is now because I don't use the online for Jackbox, but that's what it was back when I used it in like 2005. So I guess I streamed to a bunch of like randos. I have no idea.
That was a fun story. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, tell at parties. But yeah, it was weird. I spent like a week of like just streaming that game whenever I was bored. And I had people come and they were just like, yeah, we'll play Jackbox with you. I'm just thinking like back then, if like I realized what I was doing and I got into Twitch then, like what would my life now be like? Would I still be doing that? Would I have given up? Or would I still be streaming now and streaming to like a pretty different audience of people. You know, you don't know.
Those questions are always like filled with the regret, right?
Yeah, I guess I have the regret of the sense of like not adapting, not being like an early adapter. Because I have a little bit of regret about that, especially with like podcasts and stuff. Because right after I graduated college, I feel like was when podcasts exploded. But I remember when I was a senior in high school, or maybe a junior in high school, podcasts were like a brand new thing. So I thought that was the time to get into podcasting, to be kind of like an early adapter with that technology. So when I graduated college, I actually had a couple of friends say to me, like, do you want to do a podcast? And I was like, no. You know, I kind of missed that wagon, but that was 2010. And that was like when my brother and me started, and all those podcasts that kind of just took off. And I kind of regret that. I was like, oh, I should have done, like, even if nothing happened, I could have been in on early in that ground. So that's why I jumped into TikTok like I did. Like, I genuinely like TikTok, and I like making TikToks and watching them. But part of the reason I really shot for that was because I was like, oh man, I don't want to make the same mistake I made with podcasts. Where I was like, nah, that's not for me.
The way I figure it is that if you grind away at it and you have something that people want to do, then it just is a matter of time. People learn like, hey, this is really cool, and then they'll hang out, they'll pop by more often.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, I coughed there. I tried to silence the mic, but then I ended up accidentally. So, sorry, I briefly coughed into the mic there.
You're fine.
Thank you.
All right, so saying the goodbyes.
I like how we're talking. We're talking the Runaway 5 person here for a long time, and just like, hey, we have to say goodbye for now. But it's like this awkward kind of like, all right, we gotta go, and then that's just like hanging out.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we gotta go. Like, wait, let me share these anecdotes for 10 minutes. Okay, now you can go.
But I really gotta tell you, Runaway 5, about how podcasting was like.
Yeah, podcasting was the thing I almost got into.
That was a really interesting story, though. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, thanks for listening. I don't have deep-seated regret. I just have a teeny bit of regret. Like, I also have a teeny bit of regret about not getting to the Super Smash Brothers competitive esports team. Like, I don't think I would have lasted long or really enjoyed it, because I don't know. I've like watched it and stuff, and like I don't think I'm nearly skilled as well. But when I was in college, Brawl just came out, and I was a part of a few Brawl tournaments, and I actually went to like the state qualifiers once. I lost in the first round.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got nowhere. But it was fun, and I enjoyed watching it. And part of me, this like the same small part of me that has regret about not getting into podcasts has regret about not getting into competitive Smash at that early stage in like 2009, 2010. Shucks.
Yeah, that's where I kind of I call it the shoulda, woulda, coulda game. I should have done this. I could have done that, or I would have done that. Things would have been a lot different. But what can you do but just say, all right, that's what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I told you a little bit earlier, I talked to Marcus Lindholm, the one of 3 people that helped to localize Earthbound. If only I had known that years later I would be, the person I am today with the username Zombie Paper. I would have asked Lindholm, hey, what was going through your head when you picked Zombie Paper over anything else? But it's not like I'll go tweet at him and ask. It's more of like, in person you're talking to someone, you can ask, like an interview style kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But I also feel too that if I never get the official answer from Lindholm or from Itoi, I already have my own definition. I'm already cool with how I use the name. So whatever, right?
Yeah. I kind of think about we have this like dearth of information right now. Is dearth the right word?
Maybe. I'll go take a look while you continue there.
And just like accessibility to ask people anything. But in the same sense, like this fool-headed part of me is like, you don't need to ask every single person a question just because. Like, would it be cool if I tweeted at I don't know. Would it be cool if I tweeted at like Hideo Kojima and asked him a lengthy question about Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, it would be cool to know that kind of stuff. But like, do I really need to? Will my life be less fulfilling if I don't? No. You know
I
what
think
mean?
this is really interesting. Yeah. First, I want to say, dearth means scarcity of food, so it would be the opposite
dearth. An indearth.
Yeah.
We have an indearth.
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 But what I wanted to say was that you and I both, I forget how old you are, and you don't have to say how old you are.
I already said it earlier in the stream. I was 34, so I'll say it again. I'm 34.
I'm 35. I will be 36 in August. So so we're in the same age range of you and I both lived a substantial portion of our lives without the ubiquity of the internet as it is today. The reason why I say that, and the reason why I'm kind of guiding toward that is, before you could just turn on your computer and look for anything, you kind of had to do research. You kind of had to think about like, what am I looking for? What is out there? Where do I find this information? And we could not just go tweet Kojima or Itoi or Lindholm and ask inane questions or maybe valuable questions. So all we could do is just think. I guess is the point. The long of that being like the short of it being that we've thought through our questions and we've arrived at comfortable solutions. We might say, yeah, it's fine if I don't know the source's answer. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I feel like maybe for me, I can't speak for you because I don't know your experience, but like my parents are like very much baby boomers in the sense of like a lot of what you think of like stereotypes, which I know like generational myths are a thing. So I don't want to say, like, you know, oh, they're just that way because of whatever they are, but like, there's that sense that they had where, like, if my parents saw a popular person, or if they just wanted to know something, they would go up to them and like talk to them, and like, in some senses, to me it felt like, while it's not wrong, people have like a sense of privacy. And with stuff like Twitter, like I was saying before, it wouldn't be wrong for me to tweet at like Hideo Kojima and ask him about something about Metal Gear Solid. But it's like, I feel like, in the sense of like just being aware of my surroundings, and like the amount of like just interactions he has with fans in general, like, I know that he probably gets feedback like that all the time. And for me to really ask him something like that as just like a rando on Twitter, like, I feel like, and maybe I'm projecting, or maybe this is like my insecurities or something coming forward, and like, I don't mean to do that, but just to give you the frame of mind, like, I think he appreciates the fact more that I'm not bothering him about every little thing that I could ask as a fan, more so than like what I could get out of asking a question about Solid Snake. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? As opposed to like my parents' generation that would just do that. You know?
Yeah, we have, like, I will agree with you that generalizations based on generations or cultures. We're only talking in very broad generalities, nothing really specific. But that being said, I believe that you and I are on the same page where we are okay with not bugging everyone. Like, I could go tweet at Tim Rogers and ask some obscure question, but why, when I could just kind of maybe intuit for myself? This reminds me of when you and I were both in the Tim Rogers live stream. This is like a good 6 or 8 months ago. Rogers was talking about movies and all that, and so we're naming different movies, and I asked about the Holy Mountain. He was like, "The Holy Mountain is cool," and then moved on. I was like, "Yeah, like." Kind of minor celebrity moment, or like minor celeb is in like a celebrity interaction, but a minor one, I should say.
Yeah, if he's doing... Oh, here we go. Mock pizza. Alright, so this time I'm going to hit up the ATM, save, and then do what I wanted to do with the pizza, so I don't eat it by mistake, and then have to do this all over again. Okay.
I should note too that in about 15 minutes I have quiet time in my apartment, so I'll have to jump off the call in about 10 or so.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go too much longer. I might want to see kind of what's in the tent and talk to people in town more, but I'm not gonna get into anything too big because it's about midnight where I am. It's 11:44, and I don't have to get up early tomorrow, but I have to get up early Monday, so I don't want to sleep in too late tomorrow. So I have like a day to do stuff.
But I appreciate that you invited me in, that you trusted me to be on this half of the mic of the phone call. I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
I tell Eddie that each time I play with. It's like I thank you for trusting me with your community. But I generally mean it because I am a person that is different than you, as I'm different than Eddie. And so sometimes it can get kind of weird when you talk to people and it's like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you don't know everyone in my community, and my community doesn't know everyone in my community might not know you, so yeah, there's that difference. There's a rumor that there's an underground path at the edge of the graveyard that takes you somewhere. When you get through the path, you'll meet a dirty, stinky, ugly, powerful monster. I wet my pants just thinking about it. Oh, you got a Starman.
Yeah, I put the Starman in on the Twitch side.
Yeah. This town seems very dark, right? Yeah, it does. The people are mostly living in the center of town. I wonder how we should get the town back from the zombies. Maybe like zombie paper?
I don't know about that, Al. I don't know about any of that.
I'm so scared of zombies. I spend all my time running from them. I can't even get home. Alright, I'm gonna check this tent out. And then I think I'm gonna save again. Even though I just saved. How can we defeat the zombies? Oh, I don't know. Why don't we all get all of the zombies in this tent and then set it on fire? We may all get munched before we have a chance to do anything. I'm glad you're gonna help us, but you're pretty young. Wow! The zombies are slowly advancing towards the tents. Everyone, I repeat, the zombies are on the move. Okay. Now, let's check out that pizza.
After you saved?
Yeah. Alright, so I have 2 item spots. I might as well just hold on to the pizza.
The pizza is a good one in case you need it. Yeah, it would be a good one to keep in case you need it in the short term here. So, you know, kind of like I was saying about having the teddy bears for no particular reason. It's also good to kind of have that. That's like a really good one that I never really used the large pizza.
Yeah. Alright, so it's good time to kind of wrap up.
Yeah, well, I thank you so much for letting me pop into your call and maybe, you know, do a little bit of guiding, a little bit of hanging out with you. I appreciate you as always, Hal.
Yeah, it's good. Maybe we can do it again. I don't know when I'll be able to stream next. Maybe next Thursday. So in 5 days. If that doesn't work, maybe next Sunday morning or something. It's still kind of like balancing between when I have time off and what I'm kind of doing. Because I did think about streaming this morning. I was like, oh yeah, Saturday morning stream like I used to do. But then it's like, no, I have to go out and do some things and then I went to my friend's. I went to get ramen with my friend because it was her birthday, so I just thought I'd stream later, and that's why I went today. Let's see who's on, who we can raid. So many tabs. Twitch. Right.
I see that. Well, I've been hanging out rushes in the background, so that'd be one person to go raid. That'd be one person to go raid.
Oh, I have one. Wait. Got the echo going on. Okay, so. Well, I actually know quite a few people right now. So my friend Bogus Meat Factory is on. Proto Shield is on, and playing Rocket Knight Adventures. Salty Squids is on, and then it goes up from there from people in like the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Do you know Bogus Meat Factory? How'd you feel about?
I do not know Bogus Meat Factory at all.
I've never rated Bogus. Would that be? Then Rush probably just playing Indiana Jones. Let me see how long Bogus has been on.
Rush usually wraps up in the next 15 to 30 minutes, so that kind of is a good, I imagine you'd be hanging out for a little bit and then kind of like winding down, so that, like, I'd say for disclosure on that might actually work out nice for raiding, and then kind of like not hanging out for too long versus your option with that other broadcaster. You don't know whether they're winding up or winding down or winding up, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard to know. He's been on for 4 hours, and the screen that he's on now says "You have died," and he's talking, so he might be winding down now. So sorry, Bogus. I guess I don't want to raid him and then have him go like off immediately after. Could always no. I raided Upside Down Matt. Not too long ago in quotes, as in from when I've raided. Yeah, let's just raid Rush Pirate. Rush Pirate 1.
Matt's rolling right now. I don't see him on right now.
Oh, you don't see him? He's doing Crash Bandicoot.
Huh. Maybe for some reason not showing. There he is. He just started. Yeah, I see Matt. If you want, I mean, he just started. So whatever you feel like, your choice on that. You're the broadcaster, right?
Yeah. Decisions. Yeah, let's read Rush Pirate. Rush. Alright, so like I said, thanks again everyone, and due to you, Zombie Paper, for coming out tonight and hanging out, and let's go over and see Rush Pirate. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Bye bye.
Bye bye. See ya later.